The cost of living is one of the most pressing issues facing Australians today. According to the latest Guardian Essential poll, more than three-quarters of voters want the government to provide cost of living support in the budget. But how well is Labor delivering on this expectation? The poll suggests that Labor is struggling to convince voters that it is doing a good job of tackling surging cost of living pressures. Only 25% of voters believe that Labor is handling this issue well, while 40% say it is doing a poor job. This is despite Labor's promises to raise job seeker payments for people over 55, increase the minimum wage, and invest in affordable housing and childcare. One of the reasons why Labor may be losing trust on this issue is that many voters are not very informed about the budget and its impact on their lives. The poll shows that only a third of voters know who the treasurer is and correctly name Jim Chalmers. Moreover, only 45% of voters think that the budget can make a meaningful difference on cost of living, while 42% doubt that it can. Another reason why Labor may be facing a credibility gap on this issue is that it has not been able to differentiate itself from the coalition, which also claims to be concerned about cost of living. Both parties have pledged to deliver tax cuts, energy rebates, and infrastructure spending, but neither has offered a clear vision of how they will address the underlying causes of rising living costs, such as low wage growth, high housing prices, and climate change. In conclusion, Labor is emerging as the party most trusted to manage the cost of living pressures facing Australians, according to the latest Guardian Essential poll, but only by default. Labor has not been able to articulate a compelling narrative or policy agenda on this issue, and has failed to connect with many disengaged and disillusioned voters. To win back their confidence and support, Labor needs to do more than just promise relief, it needs to offer reform. One of the most surprising outcomes of the Guardian Essential poll is the rise of Clive Palmer's United Australia Party, which has grabbed 5% of the primary vote since August and is posing a challenge to both major parties, especially in regional areas.